Originally created by Pete Harrop on the ZX Spectrum and published by Gremlin Graphics in 1985, Monty on the Run is the sequel to Wanted Monty Mole, and a real step up in quality from the first game in terms of satisfying platform action. The C64 version has gone on to become the more legendary though, because of its memorable Rob Hubbard soundtrack, which is considered to be one of the best game soundtracks of all time, inspired by the song The Devil's Gallop. This version of the game was converted by Jason Perkins and Anthony Clark of Micro Projects Limited, the same guys that also brought us Thing on the Spring. In this game, the plot sees you in a safe house, complete with an escape tunnel that leads into the sewers, other houses, and ultimately onward to your final destination. Starting the game, you are given the chance to select a superfluous freedom kit of 5 objects from a pool of 20. Well, nowadays, everybody knows the combination that you need to solve the game, but at the time, it was close to cheekiness to not be able to proceed in the game again and again because the wrong items were chosen at the start of the game. Particularly as there is not the slightest hint to it in the manual or the course of the game itself. Extremely frustrating and discouraging, as there will come a point in the game where you can go no further, but it looks as if you should. At that point, you'd need to restart the game and select the item from the Freedom Kit that will help you on your way. Also, Monty on the Run has its graphics squarely set on monochrome high res, probably a layover from being a Spectrum conversion, which gives the game a kind of blocky, character-like puzzle piece set. This doesn't work quite as well for Monty on the Run as it does, say, Jet Set Willy, because Monty uses solid walls far more often, which leads to a lot of textured walls. What is worth pointing out is that the quality of the graphics is still very good, as is the imaginative use to which they have been implemented. As well as the standard teapots, fried eggs, waving hands, flying clocks, amongst many other wacky sprites, there are some nice touches like the Edwardian-style lift systems. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, there are also cool transporter beams too. Thankfully, Monty himself is a neatly designed and animated little mole, with a mean somersault as means to get around from stage to stage, avoiding all the goofy-looking perils on his way. And even if the stages themselves don't necessarily look great, neither of them are, to my memory, copies of each other, which means the game never feels particularly repetitive. Oh, and by the way, the objective of this particular Monty game is to get to the boat and make your way to another country. Looking at this map, it may take you some time to get there, and there's 40-something screens to traverse. Don't forget, as mentioned earlier, you'll also need the exact items in the Freedom Kit to get there too. In fact, the follow-up to the game is also on the channel, Auf Wiedersehen Monty, so be sure to check that one out too. Obviously, the Monty Mole series aren't going to be the best platform games ever made for the Commodore 64, but the iconic character of Monty Mole will always go down as one of the classics for the system. The game is a great test of timing, requiring loads of thought to work your way through the locations without getting stuck. A classic platforming challenge for those who have the patience. Thanks for watching guys, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Let me know your experiences with the Monty Mole series, and was you a fan of this platforming style of game? Don't forget that this is one of many videos on the channel playlist, and if you're enjoying the nostalgia, then do be sure to subscribe. That way you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Also, there is a Patreon page for the channel, where I'll be uploading some behind the scenes videos for anyone wanting to support the channel further. I appreciate the support from each and every one of you, and without your help, none of this would be possible. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the next video. I'll let this little hamster fellow see us out. Until the next one, bye for now.